That dispatch from the 1600-meter marker. For the last time is right there. The Master with the pink caps amongst the leading group, and Classic Guard is well placed on the right with the white sleeves. New Streamers along the inside. Noble Joshua is trying to overcome that draw as they go down towards that 1400-meter region. And behind that one there on the outside is Final Attempt, racing about 5 or 6 lengths off the leader at this stage. Victorious Man is along the inside running rail. Then comes Gimme a Piece, and at this stage Gimme a Piece is racing about 6 or 7 lengths off the leader. Cap and Pride is further back in the run. As they move to the 800, the Master leads it. In second is Classic God. Noble Joshua's on the outside of New Stream. For the last time is back fifth, but only 3 lengths off the leader. Then Victorious Man. Final Attempt is on the outside. Farland's got about 6 to go. Then Gimme Peas. Behind that is Viking Red, and then comes Special Blend and Cap and Pride. Top of the lane now with 500 metres to go. And the leader is the Master, Classic God. Down the inside, New Stream. Noble Joshua comes out. Victorious Man goes in. For the last time, there's some scrimmage in there. Gimme a Piece can't get a run. Farland's also trying to get into the race and running on Cap and Pride. Coming to the last 200 metres though. The Master, New Stream's a runner. Noble Joshua. Victorious Man on the inside, and Farland's taking late. Gimme a Piece is going late, but it goes to New Stream. Gimme a Piece, very unlucky second. Victorious Man on the inside, the Master the outside. Well, number 2 wins at New Stream. Gimme a Piece. Gimme Peace comes flying. Just didn't get a clear run. And you'll see Keegan. He looks over his right shoulder as they pass the winning line. I don't know which jockey he was looking at, but unlucky loser. But well done to New Stream, Mark Dixon and Kinmount Racing to the Carlisles. Third, Victorious Man. And that 4th position will go to the Master. Then Farland. That's another horse who didn't get the clearest passage. If we go back far enough on the head-on, we'll take you through that. Noble Joshua didn't kick on, and further back, Final Attempt. So look at Gimme a Piece. That's got the pink sleeves and the blue cap. That's racing about 4 off the right-hand side, but couldn't get a run a bit earlier in the race. And at this stage, New Stream continues to find and ends up winning. Watch Keegan Amela. He looks immediately behind him at Farland. It looked as though he looked at the rider of Farland, but the winner is New Stream, so well done, and they win race number 6. Until the running of the 7th, back to the studio.
Well, we're doing a presentation here for the KZN Summer Channel 1600 final, and it'll go to New Stream, and well done to Kinmount Racing Syndicate, the Carlisles, and of course Aston Aries, Mark Dixon, and he's going to get a memento, young Aston Aries, along with the trainer and the owners, and the groom as well, going to get his 1,000 rand. But it's turned out to be a super win for this individual. Another surprise?
Yes, this was actually worked very well at home. Just a big thank you to Mr. Carlisle as the owner, and to Mr. Dixon for the support. You
gave this horse a confident ride. You wanted to be in front?
No, I wanted to be Andy, obviously runner 2 in front of me, which was plan A, and it worked out nicely, Just want to say a big thank you to Mr. Dixon once again, and to the owners for the support.
At one stage, they looked like they're going to swallow you up. They came left and right.
Yes, just riding with my hands as long as I could, That's just for the last bit, and he fought off nicely. Just well done to everyone.
Well, a nice ride from you, Ashton, so well done.
Thank you very much.
That's a lovely trophy, and Rav Sheikh, racing executive of Gold Circle, presenting the trophy to the winning rider, an apprentice still. In January, all that will change, but well done to young Aston Aries. Let's get Mark Dixon in, the winning trainer. Mark was interviewed on Sports Live this morning, and just reading in between the lines, you were making excuses for this horse, Mark, and you were wanting everything to go according to plan.
Yeah, well, he's had a bad draw so often, and we're always coming from so far off the pace, 14 lengths rather than 4, so it's always difficult for him. He runs his race to get there and then just peters out the last furlong. But to Ashton's, and he was out the handicap today, but we said it's such a nice race, we'll take a chance. And he is unlucky just to be a one-time winner at the moment, but You know, we got him nicely placed, and he was a little bit too handy, I thought, but I'm just very happy this horse has got his head in front. And, you know, in a nice race like this, the owners have been so patient and they're so great people to train for that for him to win his second race in one of these Chapter Challenge races is, I'm absolutely over the moon for them.
Well, fantastic. You've done an outstanding job. You mentioned it's been some time between drinks, but really nice to see him, you know, win a bit of a big one.
Yeah, no, we always knew he was better than his handicap mark, but, you know, and my wife was giving me serious stick about running him, saying, well, you know, but I thought, well, let's take a chance and see what happens. But sometimes you have to bite the bullet and see what happens. And fortunately, he got his head in front. I must be honest, I think the second horse was very unlucky, but, you know, when luck goes your way, you take it, especially in this game. So we'll take it with open hands today.
Well, fantastic. Mark, hearty congratulations to yourself and your team.
Cheers, thank you very much.
Lovely. That is the winning trainer, Mark Dixon, number 3, New Stream. And then the winning owners, I did mention Kinmont Racing Syndicate. Mr. Carlisle is on course today. He's a friend of racing. He's brought his grandkids to the track as well. They seem to love the horses as well. Big smile from the young man to the right. Mr. Carlisle is going to give us their names. Nice to have the support of the kids. They're the joy these days, aren't they, Mr. Carlisle?
They are. There's no doubt. They always support. They love racing. This is Gregor and this is Reese.
Yes.
Our daughter's 2 children. Thank you, Mark and Haley. They've always had so much faith in this horse. They knew that he was good. To young Ashton, I think he rode a peach of a race. He's had a good day today, and maybe he's starting to come into his own as he comes out of his apprenticeship, because from next year he's a fully fledged jockey. So he'll have to work hard for himself. He hasn't got us to rely on at the academy. To our partners in the syndicate, Kian and Caroline, our son and daughter-in-law in Cape Town, Gary de Bafanis had a luncheon appointment that he couldn't get out of because he's always here, so it's sad that he couldn't. James McAllister and Graham Griffin both had things going on today. Our younger son and our daughter and our 2 daughters are both in Johannesburg, but they were all watching, so they would have been shouting along with us.
In spirit they were here, but I think the lucky charm are these 2 little ones here. Well done. I think Grandpa must bring you more often to the races because you're the lucky charm. But tell us a bit more about the pedigree, Mr. Carlisle.
Well, you know, I don't know if you know Arda van der Bent. She persuaded us when Byword came to South Africa to take a share in him, and then she suggested this mare, Priscilla Gray, would be a good match for him. And that's why we sent Priscilla Gray to Wilgebos to have her covered.
Yes.
And the new streams are actually producing some very good horses at the moment.
Well, I must congratulate yourself and all the rest of the partners. Give our best to Ada. She's a fantastic scribe. She knows her pedigrees. She's A+ when it comes to that. I've had the pleasure of working alongside her as well. But to the Carlisle family, hearty congratulations.
Thank you, May I just say that we have won this 1600 Chapter Challenge once before.
Yes.
And that was a horse called Ravenscrave.
I know him.
He was a very good horse for us.
Sure.
So it's great now to have it a second time.
Well done.
Thanks.
Lovely. And then Raf Sheikh with the presentation to the Kinmont Racing Syndicate, represented here by Mr. Carlisle and his grandkids, who I'm certain will be to the track on many, many more occasions, because the family is steeped in racing. And well done to the Carlisles winning this Chapter Challenge final over 1600 meters. And then the winning groom, the gentleman that takes care of New Stream, his name is Standine Mayana. Standine, well done, my man. You've done a great job. And we thank Raf Sheikh, racing executive of Gold Circle, for coming down and assisting us with the winning presentation of race number 6. Up next, we're going to take a 30-second break, and we're going to be back for the prizes to be handed out to the winning trainers of this KZN Summer Challenge.